Good morning. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is the replay of our TikTok live. We do it every Monday and Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So stick around. We're going to get messages for the week, find out what's coming up for us. Good morning. Come on in, everybody. Let me move this out of the way just a bit. Good morning, good morning. Seems a little wonky. Let's see. There we go. Hey, Miss Tara. Come on in, everybody. We're going to get started in just a few minutes, or not even a few. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. How is everybody feeling after the Reiki session and sound healing? It was quite intense. Full of energy? Good. You feel wonderful? Yay. Much better. Oh, that makes me so happy. Hello from Los Angeles. Welcome. It was a wow for sure. Yeah, it was definitely a different session, right? It felt different. It felt much more powerful. You took a rest on Sunday. Good. That's what the cards were telling us. I did too, you guys. I was so tired yesterday. I actually took a nap. And I don't typically nap. You felt energized. Hang on, let's see. You felt energized, but also have felt nauseous for the last day. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, okay? Drink plenty of water, ground your energy. Because what I did was, you know, we did the tuning forks, but then I also did the angel frequency, which is a much higher frequency. So your body is trying to get acclimated to that vibration, plus the fact that we removed a lot of heaviness, right? So again, your body's having to get acclimated to that new vibration. So it's kind of like when you get on a boat at first, you're like, you know, and then you get used to it. And then you're like, okay, well, it's nothing. And then you get on dry land and then you're like, and you have to get used to that. So yeah. Good morning, Anne. You've missed the past few lives? Well, damn it, Paige. Just kidding. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so let's do our little sound bowl right quick, okay? Let's bring in some more clear energy. This is attuned to the heart chakra. If you are new here, you don't know that. We're going to attune the heart chakra, my goodness. And then we're going to get started with the reading. You are buzzing, vibrating, and floating. Interesting. Oh yeah, we up the vibration big time, y'all. So enjoy. All right, let me pause the music. I don't even know if y'all can hear it, but let me pause it. All you're going to do while the bowl is singing is you're just going to relax and breathe and just let the vibration in, let the heaviness out, okay? If you're new here, we do this every Monday and Friday. And if you're confused about what we're talking about our monthly Reiki and sound healing sessions. So if you want to be a part of those every month, just click the link in my bio and go down, go to the menu, go down to Soul Collective, and that's where it is. Okay. That's where you can join us every month. All right. So just breathe, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, and just let the sound bowl do its thing. Okay. Here we go. Just breathe. It's still going. Now let's all take one collective breath in, deep breath. Fill up your lungs and pick up all the heaviness from the weekend and then blow it out quickly. Okay? That's how you can easily get rid of stress and anxiety, is just pick it up with the breath and blow it out and come back to center. Okay. All right. Let's get our fairy blessing for the week. Let's see what we need to know is coming up for us. Ooh, I was pulling my hair. What is coming up for this week? I need to know. Ooh, we have a blessing from Queen Mab. Look at that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but let's see what she wants to tell us, okay? She's number 39. Look how powerful she looks. Remember, we're going through these waves of enlightenment, these waves of vibrational shifts, okay? So if you're feeling out of sorts, it's meaning that you're trying, your soul is trying to do this vibration ascension, but your body and your mind are keeping you down here. So you make sure that you ground your energy, you meditate as much as you can. I know it's not easy, but we want to really be in the space to where we're in the allowance of the vibrational increase. Okay, so let's see what this has to say. She's powerful. I like that. She looks like a badass. Okay, she says, with this fairy gift from the formidable and enchanting fairy queen, Queen Mab, comes the blessing of being the owner of your life. Look at that. Okay. This is a powerful blessing indeed, for with this blessing comes the most precious gift of all, that of knowing that your life is yours to live. How perfect is this, right? Because we talk about this all the time. This is your journey. Okay. This is why it's important for you to know who you are, to find your energetic blueprint and to follow that journey. Okay. Sometimes we do have to move away from people that are no longer part of our journey. And sometimes we have to not listen to the noise and go for what we feel we are intuitively being called to. Okay. With this blessing, let you now take up the reins of your life. Let you decide what it is you do and who it is you are and who you're now becoming. It is your life, this wild and sweet thing, to be lived only once, and it is rare and priceless. You shall no longer be owned, nor forced, nor pushed, nor pulled, for with her gift comes the solidity of determining your own fate. For you are a being who has often been pressured to give away the crown that declares that you are sovereign. With this blessing, it is returned to you. So this is all about you taking back your power, right? And this is exactly why we do the Reiki sessions and sound healing every month, because it's to bring you back to your center, to bring you back to your power. This is why I do this every morning, to remind you that you are in charge of your own life. You determine who's in your life. You determine where you go, what you participate in. It's all about you, okay? And all too often, we give away our cup, right? That is our cup of self-worth, self-love, self-respect. We give it to others to fill because we don't know who we are. We're like, you tell me, who am I? But they don't know who you are. Only you do. Okay, so this is you getting the opportunity to take that back. Okay. Good morning, Miss Jamie. Hello from London. Nice. I forgot you were from there. Awesome. My mentor's in London. Alyssa, you have a job interview today? Good luck. If it's meant to be, let it be. If not, block it, right? Okay, so today we have the Wizard's Tarot, Deck 1, or the Akashic Tarot, Deck 2. Which one? I know there's a poll you can do on here, but I don't know. I feel like that might take up too much time. Whoosh, Nikes. Yeah, I don't know how to do all that. So, okay. Wizard's Tarot, Deck 1, or Akashic, Deck 2? Everybody's liking the 1. We haven't used it in a while, huh? 1 or 2? Camera 1, camera 2. Okay, looks like the 1s have it. Okay, let's do deck 1, and maybe in a little bit we'll pull one from deck 2, okay? Halloween vibes? Yeah, true. This weekend, you guys, this week. How did that just happen? Did somebody create a poll? Do y'all see that pop up? Who did that? Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Anne, did you do it? Nuh-uh. Really? That can't be. I was gonna say, somebody had to have started it. Thank you, Jamie. God. I was like, I don't understand what just happened. Apparently, you know, it would have been like TikTok has like AI. That's hilarious. Okay, so anyways, so have y'all seen the trend where people are going to get paintings or pictures from the thrift shops and then they're painting Halloween scenes on top of them or like including it? We did that this weekend and it was so fun. If you haven't done that, get a group of friends together, go to the thrift store, find a painting and paint your little Halloween scene over it. Give me 1 second, I'll show you mine. If you want to see. If not, then too bad. Douglas, you're always in the way. Okay, so I don't know if there's going to be too much of a reflection, but this is my scene that I painted. It was just the building. So I added in this tree. I added in the witchy lady. I don't know if you could see her very well, guarding the gate. I put a little bat and a little portal right there. I'm not the best artist, but y'all, it was fun. So try it. Thank y'all. It's just, you know, something fun to do around the holidays. We're going to do it for Christmas too. It is another 9/9 portal today. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's get into the reading for the week. Enough about me. But y'all try that. It's so fun. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know? Let's leave it alone. All right, the energy for today is we have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so remember how we were talking right when we started about everybody's vibrations kind of feeling woo, because we did that really powerful Reiki and sound healing this weekend. So the 4 of Cups could be in a couple of things. Number 1, getting stable in that vibration, okay? But also look at them right there. You might feel a little bit frustrated today. You might be looking at things around you and going, I'm not really digging this anymore. Okay, it's not bringing me fulfillment. It's things that I've put myself into because I thought that's what I was supposed to do. But you know what? Right now, it's just really not feeling like it's meant for me. So spend time today really contemplating about what is resonating with you and what is not. You can make a list if you want to, whatever works best for you, okay? It is too crowded in his room, right? It's got a lot of stuff. So it's like, what is it that's no longer resonating with you? It could be, you know, with the 4 of Cups, it's all about emotions, okay? The emotional fulfillment. What is impacting your health? It could be that there's too much clutter that is impacting your health because your whole home, your space determines your vibrational frequency because you spend a lot of time in that space, right? So if you have a lot of clutter, it's like you're feeling closed in and the energy can't move. But also just in general today, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling bored with life, well, what would inspire you? Because the universe is trying to give you a signal. You're feeling that energy for a reason. So let's say you did the Reiki session with us on Saturday. Now all of a sudden you're feeling inspired and you're going to start going, oh man, this isn't resonating with me anymore. Like, I want more. I want to be inspired. Well, today, spend time with that energy and see what inspires me. This is a gift that you're getting as far as like, okay, we need to make a move. Okay. I like that, Jamie. Finalizing Virgo season, cleansing what is preventing you from gaining clarity. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at tomorrow. Tomorrow we have strength in reverse. Look at that. Okay. So when we have strength in reverse, what does that indicate? It indicates there's some sort of ego situation or some sort of weakness when compared, or like when you're up against something or someone. Okay. So when strength is in reverse, it might feel like there's a situation that arises to where you start letting fear take over, and it guides your actions. It could be that there's something where you come against somebody and you just want to win. You want to overpower them, but that's not what we're here to do. Okay. We are here to work with the energy. Okay. We want to be in the flow of energy. We want to be open to receiving instead of having to control a situation to make sure that we receive what we think we should get. Does that make sense? The moon's in Scorpio today. Okay. Feelings of depth, intensity, and an opportunity to gain intuitive insight. See, perfect for the Four of Cups. Oh, goodness, Denise. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. Hopefully it gets better. But does that make sense, right? So we have strength right there in reverse, and it's number 8, okay? And if y'all have seen my 8 video, right, where I talk about it's financial freedom, abundance, and things like that. Well, when it's in reverse, it's like, okay, well, what are you putting out there? What are you spending your money on that's feeding your ego? Because you're afraid that people aren't going to see you as good enough. Okay, a lot can come with strength in reverse. we can do things out of the ego because we want to be accepted, because we are afraid of something. Fear drives us. And that's why most of what you see in the news and social media and things like that is all fear-based. Is because that's what drives us. Either it gets us moving or it makes us stagnant. It's going to be different for everybody. Okay. So I shouldn't get my hair cut today. Oh, well, no, I don't think it's a bad thing, because it could be you're bored with your hairstyle. This is for Tuesday. So I don't think it's a bad day to get your hair cut. You still have 8 in your wallet? It works? Yeah, it does. It works for me too. All right, let's look at Wednesday. Gosh, all of this reverse energy. We have the King of Swords in reverse, okay? So when the King of Swords is in reverse, this is my closed-minded, narcissistic type of energy, okay? So there might be somebody this week that you come across on Wednesday. We're going to look at it multiple ways. You might come across somebody that you know is narcissistic. Now, are you going to give them any of your energy and attention? No, because that's what they want. Okay. They want a reaction out of you. They want to gaslight you. They want to control you. They want to play mind games. We don't do that. Okay. Also, there might be something that comes up for you on Wednesday to where you need to broaden your mind. Okay. You need to watch how you speak, right? Let's not be narrow-minded. Let's be open-minded to see what it is that, might be coming in for us. Remember, because I said we have this here, the Four of Cups. So you're establishing that I'm kind of bored, kind of, not really feeling that fulfilled. But when we start making moves, we get scared. And then something changes. Oh, no, it has to be this way. Well, what if it's this way and it works out much better? Is this making sense? Just make sure I'm not missing anything. It's just that, watch your communication, watch your thoughts. You might have some sort of issue with technology on Wednesday. It's because these are air signs. It's anything that goes through the airwaves. And when a king is involved, it's action. Okay. It's a strong action. But like I said, he's really my indicator for the narcissist. So just be careful not to get suckered into somebody else's BS. Okay. But also open your mind. Remember, because we have this blessing of taking your power back. Okay. If you're constantly giving your power away to these people and these experiences, then you're never going to get anywhere. Okay. So let's look at Thursday. Thursday, we have the 9 of Wands. Okay. So Thursday, the 9 of Wands is, we call them the wounded warrior, but the 9 of Wands is not a bad card. It indicates that, number one, you've been through a lot and you are a very noble person because you're always the person that is there for people. Okay. But in this new vibration, sometimes you have to put up some walls. Sometimes we need to put up some distance. Because if you're always there for everybody, but you're not there for yourself, you become the wounded warrior. Okay? You've learned a lot through your experience and what you've been dealing with. Now you've got to use it for yourself. Does that make sense? Your dog is having surgery tomorrow? Aww. Well, whenever you're preparing for that, ground your energy and visualize them healed, okay? Visualize that things are going to get better, that they're playing, they're happy, all that good stuff, okay? I had a client one time, she came to me for a reading, and we had established that her boyfriend was really pretty ill. I think it was COVID, I can't remember. And I told her, I said, visualize him getting better. Visualize him being healed because you're sending that positive energy and you're in that timeline to where they get better. And, we all leave it to the highest good, right? We don't specify things. We just visualize them happy and getting better. And he got better pretty quickly. But is all this making sense? So we're shifting this energy. Remember, I told you it's going to come in waves. So we had a big wave happen over the weekend. And we still have, Jupiter squared Venus today? I think it is. So it's a really good energy because it's asking you, where do you want to expand within the heart space? Like, what is it that, what do you want? It's kind of like from the movie The Notebook. What do you want? And what do you need to release in order to make space for what you want? How can you let go of control of things and people and be in the flow of the universe and understanding and trusting that the universe is going to take you exactly where you need to be? Okay? Look, underneath we have the Lovers, okay? Now we know the Lovers is not... It's not about a love relationship. It's actually about making choices. How can you free yourself? Okay? It's very Gemini energy. We got to look at both sides of the coin and decide which one is best for us. How can you break free? And because it's kind of like an obligatory energy or your journey. Okay? Because remember, we have this card giving us a blessing of it is your life, your journey. Good luck, Alyssa. Yeah, keep us posted. But it is your job, your journey, your path, right? So here it's like, are you feeling obligated to do something or are you going to go on your journey? Because we've been programmed for so long, right? We have all of this stuff that, maybe our parents has taught us, society has programmed us with, all of that. And it's like, I feel like I have to do this in order to be accepted, but I feel called to do this. Okay. I've dealt with this person for so long. How do I move away from that? Well, you decide that you don't have to deal with that anymore. Okay. Is this all making sense? There's a lot of energy that's calling for you to take your power back. Okay. Especially when we have strength in reverse. Don't let the ego and fear run your day, run your life. It's all up to you and what you want and where you're feeling called, not where you're feeling stuck and scared. Okay? Okay, good. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate y'all's help. Okay, let's get one from the Akashic Tarot, okay? Let's see what else we need to know. Your whole life is about you following your journey. Your whole life is about you deciding to get in touch with your higher self, with the universe, and to work with it, okay? You have set up experiences. The majority of them will be in the first 30 years of your life. You've set up all of these experiences to go through in order to gain this wisdom, in order to learn how to love yourself through the trials and errors, to learn how to let things go. And it's all just an experience to be had, okay? You feel like you should leave your job and go back to building custom cars and painting? Well, I mean, if that's what you feel called to do, then that's what you feel called to do. So if that can work out for you, then by all means, do what you are passionate about. All right, let's see what we need to know. The one that I just dumped out onto the table was the lookout. And what that's saying is, you know, there could be some sort of loss of position or loss of something, but it's the universe trying to get you to move. Okay, so we can apply it to this, like if there's some sort of frustration where you feel like it's just not as fulfilling as you thought it was going to be. It's the universe trying to nudge you, like you're not supposed to stay here. You're supposed to move. Not saying you're supposed to always take action. You're supposed to just check in with yourself. And sometimes we just need little tweaks. Sometimes we need big moves, okay? All right, let's see. See, look at that, Will. You got your first customer. Okay, we have the lightning bolt in reverse, okay? So more change. We have change coming this week. I told you we're going through these waves of energy, these waves of transformation. We had the new moon in Virgo. We're in Virgo energy. We have all of these planetary alignments and just so much like total reset, total transformation type of energy. So when the lightning bolt is in reverse, this is indicating that either you have experienced some sort of radical change in the recent past that now you kind of see it as like, yeah, that needed to happen, or you're deciding to make the change. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody because it is a collective reading. So one way or the other, change is a coming. And there's nothing to be afraid of. Remember, life is an experience. It's an adventure. Your twin flame just died and you don't know what to do. I'm so sorry that you had to experience that loss. But what you do is you keep living. You don't stop living. You keep going through your life experience. You allow yourself to heal. You allow yourself to grow. You allow yourself to love yourself in life and honor the experience that you had with them. Let's see. Let's do the herbal astrology. And it's interesting how we have, the Eight of Forces and Strength both in reverse. So it's like, don't be afraid of what's happening. Stand in your power. Take your power back and know that, okay, I want to make some changes and this is what I'm going to do. What do we need to know for this week? Ooh, we have lavender weaver. Isn't that perfect? Okay. Let's get the book on this, but I'm going to tell you first. Weaver is indicating, so you look at the spider web, right? The spider web makes their own magical creation, okay? You are weaving your web. You are creating your journey, okay? With every thought, with every word, with every action, you're creating this experience. So let's see what we want to know or what we need to know from Lavender Weaver. So pretty. Okay. Weaver of potential, new beginnings, intuitive intellect, contemplative phase, emotional fulfillment, walking in alignment. See? Okay. This is you being in your power, taking this power back and determining where you're going. Okay. And the universe brings us episodes to where we have to prove that we are actually going to do this. Okay. So this could be energies that you come up against, or it could be your own energy. That's why I like to read them in two different ways, because if you don't come up against some narcissist who's gaslighting, who is very narrow-minded and manipulative, it could be you needing to watch what you say, needing to open your mind, because the King of Swords, when he speaks, things happen. Okay. He's very smart. We got to bring in that healthy balance of emotion and intellect. Okay. Because here we have the emotional fulfillment, right? Here we have the mental, but he's in reverse. So we need to bring in that balance of logic and emotion. That's how we stay in our power. With something that makes us emotional, well, let's step back and look at it. What are we learning from this? Let me find the logical side of this too. That way I can better navigate this and stay in my power. Let me back up, right? Look at it from here and understand the situation. Is that making sense? Because you are always in control of how you respond to something. Now let's get this astro deck. Whoops. The more you know yourself, the more you understand yourself, and you see that everybody around you has these different abilities and attributes as well, you start to understand and you stop taking everything so personally as though like they are defining who you are. They're not. They're just projecting their journey, their visual onto you. Look at that. Leo, shine. Isn't that interesting how we have it in reverse here? Okay, it's Leo energy, strength in reverse, but it's telling you, you're fierce. Look, it's number 5. You create the change. You determine whatever it is that you want, and you take your power back. Leos don't mess around. I know, because I am one. Okay? So whatever change is coming, whatever change is happening, whether it be something you determine or the universe determines, right? Because we are going to go through things that we are out of control with. You respond the way that you know is best for you. You respond going, okay, what is this telling me? What is this showing me? How can I look at this differently than I would have in the past? As far as like in the past, it would have made me terrified. I would have thought that, oh God, my world is coming to an end. I'm done for. But in reality, now you see it as, okay, something is moving out of the way because I'm being opened up to new possibilities. What is it that my heart is really calling? Make sense? I know I keep asking you all that, but I know I say a lot of things. I just want to make sure it's coming through clearly. Tara's always right on it. Yes, makes sense. Thank you. We have a lot of stuff that gets thrown at us daily. And if we are not in our own power, if we're not in control of ourselves, then we will be easily swayed one way or the other. Okay. But if you're in your alignment, if you're in control of yourself, then you know that when something comes up that you got to check in with yourself. How does this feel? What is this telling me? What is my intuition guiding me towards? And what do I want to do next? Sorry, I have a piece of hair in my eye. Okay. You always just step back and feel the situation. You got a light bulb moment? Yay. Good. All right. Oh, wow. We got confidence. See? So much powerful energy here. Okay? It says, by earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. And it's number 32. 3 and 2 is 5. Change. Okay? This is why we do the Reiki sessions every month, because if you listen to the replay, I told you in the root chakra is where we feel secure. That's where everything starts. So if we're not safe and secure within ourselves or in our situation, then we cannot have this confidence, right? Because look at these colors. These are the next chakras, right? We have the sacral and the solar plexus. So if we're trying to move up, but we're not feeling safe and secure, it's like it's energy that feels like this. I don't know how to describe it. I just see it differently. It's just this wonky, staticky type of energy. But when you are nice and grounded and you're secure in who you are, you have that solid foundation, okay? And then it moves up that chakra, up to the next chakra, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And then here it comes to manifestation, okay? So this is telling you that whatever you come into contact this week, you are meant to be in your power and to maintain your confidence and your fierceness in the face of change. Okay? Yes, I love that. Confidence comes from a place of self-trust, trusting that you know what is right for you. Yes, ma'am. After the session, I kept feeling like stabbing in my root chakra. Oh, well, it's probably all of that trying to find its way, trying to settle that energy. You're so welcome. So welcome, y'all. Because look at all this. I mean, look at all this orange that's popping up for us. Okay, this is where we hold our confidence and our spark. If you don't have that confidence, if you don't know who you are, then you lack that spark. You can't ignite that spark because there's just no energy behind it. All right? So I want to read this one more time. I like this. They're little spell cards. It says, by earth and air, excuse me, by earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. You can repeat that. Okay, if you want to screenshot it, go ahead. That way you can read it back to yourself. You don't have to flip it, I know, but yeah. This is just, taking control and knowing that your power exists, but you have to fan the flames, okay? I can give you all the information, all the tools. I can motivate you as much as possible, but you are in control. This is your journey, okay? I noticed the orange wings right from the beginning. Yeah, I love them. I'm a fire sign, so I love all of those colors. And it's funny because the house that I just moved to a few months ago, there's no fireplace, and it drives me crazy. Like, I have to have a fireplace. I'm a fire sign through and through. I love candles, fire, all that stuff. So I went and bought me a faux fireplace surround, right? And I'm going to make it my own little fireplace by putting my candles in there and whatnot. So it's like, do what you know is right for you. Make those little changes that set the energy of your space and then your life. Okay? Confidence comes from, I like to see it as confidence comes from both the sacral and the solar plexus, because the sacral is kind of like that sexual energy, right? So that's where you get a lot of your confidence. And then your solar plexus is a lot where you have that transformative energy, your intuition and things like that. So it all, for me, they both connect. You're a Sagittarius? Oh, I have a lot of those around me. There you go, Madi. See, so that's where I'm now living across from the beach. My little Scorpio heart is content. That's so great. I'm going to get a fire pit for my back patio, Anne. I am. I actually said that to my friends the other day. Now that it's going to start getting cooler, I'm totally getting a fire pit. Because sitting out there around the fire, I love it, you guys. I love it. It mesmerizes me. I just go into this hypnotic state. And it's my favorite. So yeah. Ashley, there's nothing wrong with you, my love. It's, if anything, it's the lack of trust and confidence in yourself. Look, discernment. They're all on sale now? Okay, damn, I need to go get one. You've been feeling so off. Okay, so give me 1 second, Ashley, and I'll address that. Okay, so we have discernment right here. Okay, again, this is you taking your power back and you decide. Like, I feel so much fire energy in me right now, like I could burst, because I want you all to understand, like, we keep getting very similar messages, right? You're going to come across all these situations in life. And what it all boils down to is you having confidence to be you. You determine your life. You determine who you spend time with. If you don't like the people around you, if they're toxic, if they're mean, if they're manipulative, get them the hell out of your life. It does not matter if they are family or not. You make the move, okay? Our family is literally here to be our lessons. Okay, so if you have a toxic family, those are the ones that you're supposed to learn the biggest lessons through. If you don't have a toxic family, you'll more than likely have the biggest lessons through your relationships, okay? If you handle, or if you stay around toxic family because they're blood, you will start to repeat that cycle in your relationships. So you determine who you are, what you want, and who you spend your time with, okay? So yeah, I mean, it's all about you being in your power. So Ashley, if you feel lost, let me see. You care way too hard. Okay, well, that's codependency, okay? Codependency like masks itself as I care so much about other people. Well, actually, you're trying to fix, everybody else. You're caring about everybody else, but it's a codependent energy. Okay. So whenever you stand in your power, it's not that you don't care anymore. It's that you don't start taking things personally anymore, because you know who you are. You're solid in your foundation. You understand like how you are meant to operate, and everybody else is just projecting energy onto you. Okay. You're painting your home gym sunset orange. Ooh, that is an energizing color for sure. It is a very creative and energizing color. So that's actually perfect. Oh man, I just knocked all those over. That's all right. Okay, let's see what else we need to know. For the fun of it, let's do our spirit animal. I'm probably gonna have to get up and get the book. Yeah, Codependent No More is a great book. Codependency, like I said earlier, is like giving your cup away, expecting everybody else to define you and to fill your cup. And all that it's going to do is disappoint you because nobody knows you like you. You can read, I'm not sure if you heard, there you go, Anne, thank you. Yeah, Codependent No More is a great book to read. Yes, therapy is amazing. All right, what is our, I don't know if I cleanse this. Let me make sure. Here's the thing about life. One of my abilities is to see things in a simple manner and to break things down. Life literally is about, you got to come here, relearn who you are, unbecome all the stuff that you were programmed to be, and see life as an experience and an adventure. Learn how to receive, learn how to let go, learn how to love yourself so you can love others, and that's pretty much it. Life is an adventure. Go experience. Look, we got the horse. Look, more yellow, orangish energy. Let me grab the book and we'll see what the horse wants to say. I wish they would have made the book small like the box, but watch out, puppy. They made it big. Okay, let's see. We're gonna get everyone but the horse. Yep. There it is. Okay. Look, so it says momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back toward any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. How perfect is this, right? The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation, are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. See? So it says, when in balance, achieves anything, never gives up. When out of balance, runs away and feels weak. How perfect is that for this entire reading? Because like I said, there's going to be some episodes that potentially can happen this week, Tuesday and Wednesday. And the horse and all of these other oracle cards are all telling us that you are in control. You're in the driver's seat of your life. So this is giving you the momentum you need for change. Because if we don't have anything negative happen, we would never change anything. And then life would be the most boring thing ever. It wouldn't be worth living. Okay? We are here to experience. We're supposed to be going through different scenarios, different experiences, different adventures. So whenever something negative is happening, it's just that energy giving you the momentum to create change. Okay? It's not that you are unworthy. It's not that there's anything wrong with you. It's not that you're being punished. It just means you need to move. You need some change. Okay? So let's look at the money deck and see what our money focus is for the week, or a money message. Come on now. I've got teacher. That's what I do. Golly, they're a little wonky. All right, everybody breathe. All right, let's reshuffle. See how that breath changed the way they shuffle? Good morning, Heather. Okay, let's see what that says. Okay, we have prudence. There's 3 ways to resonate, okay? Prudence says, don't let the balance of your credit cards get too high. Remember how I said, I think it was last week, No, it was on the module that I'm creating, but I'll tell y'all, it's asking you, why are you doing this? Why are you buying this thing? Why are you spending this money? Is it through the ego, or is it because it's something that is a necessity and that's going to support your journey? Okay. Number 2, put something aside for a rainy day. Number 3, stay within budget and start living within your means. So this week is all about really watching your spending and understanding where and why you're spending that money. Okay. Oh, girl, Denise, I've been there, done that too. I have to ask myself that all the time, because we have especially now that like TikTok is trying to become this big shopping app. It's like, I love small business, obviously, because I am a small business. But when we are constantly thrown things to buy, it really does something on your psyche. So you have to really have strong, what do I want to say? Like willpower to not fall for all of that stuff and to feel like, oh, well, this is going to make me feel better. So I'm going to buy this. This is going to change everything. So I'm going to buy this. If it's just like something that is material as far as, oh, it's going to make me look better in front of everybody else. Oh, I love to shop too. Believe me. Yeah. The power of advertising for sure. If you see something 12 times, you're more than likely going to buy it. This is why I love that my human design is not about sales. Like, I create the space and y'all decide that you want to come into it. I love that, because I hate sales. I don't want you buying anything that you don't need, because I had to go through that too, right? I had a negative relationship with money, and it's like being an addict. You have to really parent yourself and police yourself and be like, okay, well, why am I wanting to spend this money? Is it just because I need a high? Is it because I need the freshness of something new? Or is this actually something that I really need? Let's see. To justify for me, most is for the business. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I love it, Denise. Same here. I'm like, I need a new deck because it's what I do for a living. 50 decks later. Consumerism plays on the feeling of lack. Yes, and that the masses feel. It really does. Because it's like, if you have this product, you're going to be awesome. If you have this product, you're going to be desirable. If you have this product, people are going to love you. And it's not true, right? I did an experiment. I'll tell y'all right quick. I did an experiment where I got a name brand purse, but this was somewhere else. It was a knockoff, okay? Because I wanted to try it. And I like it because it's black and brown. So you could use it with anything, right? But I noticed that when I carried that purse, because I had the brand all over it, right? I didn't feel so good. It was weird because I literally was afraid that people would think that I thought I was better than them, or that they immediately thought, oh, she has all this money, da 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 da. And I'm just like, I don't know. I did not like the way it made me feel. So I stopped carrying it. And I thank God that I didn't spend $1,000 on an actual one, because I would have been pissed off at myself. But you see what I'm saying? Like the brand, the luxury brands are actually meant for you to spend your money. Like they manipulate us so much into thinking that if you have this luxury brand and everybody can see that you have this luxury brand, that they're going to value you more. It is not the case. It's not the case. Because people that really have money and whatnot, they don't advertise what they wear. They just wear what they like. No, it didn't feel like I was an imposter. I didn't feel like an imposter at all. It was an experiment. I knew what I was doing. And it was just the way that people would look at me. I'm very intuitive. Remember, I'm an open energy source. So I didn't like it. It was very pretentious to me. But that's just my opinion on it. If you want to carry name brand, go for it. But as long as you're not putting yourself in, you know, in the red to do so. I have a friend who refuses to get anything designer. Yeah, it's all fake. It really is. It's just meant for the middle class to constantly be giving their money, because they're manipulating people into be like, you'll have status if you carry this. People will respect you more if you carry this. Like, I have a friend who has Louis Vuitton luggage, and I would never get Louis Vuitton luggage, because guess what's going to happen? People are going to steal shit out of your bag because they think you have money. That's just my own opinion, but you know. Look, we have fish. Yeah, Temu has a lot of knockoffs, but be careful with Temu, because I've seen a lot of people saying that they're stealing their credit card information and whatnot. So we have fish here, okay? Now, we're talking about today's energy, right, is the Four of Cups. So feeling less than fulfilled, right? Feeling bored or frustrated with something. You know this change needs to happen, but you've got to dive deep within. Just like we were, Jamie was talking earlier about that Scorpio energy. We got to dive deep within to figure out what is it that I'm telling myself? Where is it really that I'm not really feeling fulfilled? What is it that I have felt obligated to be in, to do, to think, to say, to feel, but I don't really, that doesn't align with me. Okay? So the fish represents going deep within to figure out, and look, it's got the K right there for like king energy. Well, here we have the K right here. Okay? He's in reverse. So he needs to get in touch with his emotions. Everything isn't just so logical. There it is what it is. Okay? We have to have that healthy balance. Like I was saying, if something's making you emotional, then we got to bring in the logic, step back and bring in the logic to be able to figure out, okay, what is this telling me? What is this teaching me? If something is not making sense logically, well, let me figure out with my emotions. What is my intuition telling me? What are my emotions telling me? How can I navigate this? Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. Let's do the elemental. We got time. If y'all missed the beginning of the reading, don't worry. I put it all up on YouTube. Okay, so you can go back and watch the whole thing. We get so many messages in this hour. It's pretty incredible. I go back and listen to them because as, you know, somebody that channels the energy and the messages, there are some things that I say, but I don't quite grasp until I go back and listen to it. So yeah, as it's uploading, I listen to it. Inner core, solidity. Golly, look at that. So what does that say to you? Inner core, solidity. When you know who you are, when you're in alignment, when you're in touch with everything, you feel peace, see the dove, and you have personal freedom. Okay? It's number 18, right? So 1 is the self. 1 is being the leader of your own journey. And 8 is all about receiving, receptive energy. It's self-attainment. It's abundance. It's being in the flow of energy. Okay? And then you add them together and it's 9. Well, 9 is higher wisdom. 9 is wholeness. It is feeling complete. Okay? A lot of messages this morning or this week about standing in your power amongst the changes that are coming. This is why, like I said, we do the Reiki session and the sound healing, because that helps you to be in that vibration of your power, to release all the things that you'd been hanging on to make space for the new. Okay? Y'all want to do a rebel deck one? Y'all want one of these? This is our sassy deck. Okay. I love this deck. We better not get the same one that we've been getting. All right, let's see. What is our message? What is our sassy message for the week? Time to let go. Move the fuck on. See? Even this deck tells you. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. Okay? The more you practice letting go, the easier life gets. Oh, Jamie, she said rude. It just yelled at me. Okay? As I'm packing at my house to move to a house. Oh, I missed it. To move to a house I don't want. Oh, but listen, Lindsay, everything's temporary. Everything's temporary. Okay? This house was not my first pick, but guess what? It's where I needed to be. Okay? Everything is temporary. It's a stepping stone to get you to where you want to be. Okay? Right? I know. You would think I wrote these. I need to write my own one of these days. When I stop loading projects onto myself, I'll spend time and write a deck. Let's see. Oh, this one was looking at me. Let me grab one from here. You were purging this weekend, getting rid of things? Good. Did anybody, so during the Reiki session, I kept seeing a triangle. Did anybody have like a triangle on their like jewelry or a shirt or a tattoo like around the abdomen area? Because that was driving me crazy because I kept seeing a triangle. You have one in your palm? I like that, Anne. I do need to do that. That's a great idea. This would be, yeah, so this would be for everyone that was in the Reiki session. So if you're in the Reiki session and you had a triangle, whether like if you had your hands over your abdomen, whatever, I was seeing a triangle in this area. So I was just very curious as to if somebody had the tattoo or it was on their shirt, maybe it was a long necklace, something like that. All right, let's get one more. Oh, I'm gonna turn the right way. Radical self-acceptance. And I think it's, oh no, it's two different. Okay. You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. How perfect is that? Radical self-acceptance. You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. So if you perceive yourself as somebody who is confident, right? And bold, and somebody that is who is in charge of their own journey, people will see you as that. Okay? If you're insecure, if you're codependent, if you're anything of that negative low vibration, people will see you as that, and they will treat you as such. That's why I always say, treat yourself the way you want other people to treat you, because psychologically speaking and energetically speaking, people mirror what you do. So if you are acting in a codependent type of energy or movement, then they're going to mirror that back to you. And then you're going to be like, why are they treating me this way? They're supposed to be making me feel better. No, they are a mirror. Okay? So if you are figuring out who you are, loving yourself, doing the nice things for yourself, people will start to follow suit. They will mimic you. They will mirror you. It's just how it happens. Try this today. When if you're face to face to somebody and you're having a conversation, go like this, or go like this, or do something, and then watch how quickly they mirror that. Happens all the time. Okay? People mimic. So if you don't like the way people are treating you, maybe you got to look at the way you're treating yourself. Okay? Let's see. I love that. Jamie said, "Ooh, girl." Right, Denise? Yeah. That would require you to, interact with people. But yeah, try it and see. I'm telling you, you're going to see them start to mimic you, because I see it all the time in my Zoom sessions, because I like to sit like this or whatever, and I'll start to see people go like this, and it's just funny. The babies you used to take care of would do that. Yeah, everybody mimics. Especially, if you don't know your energetic blueprint, you might be somebody like me that has a lot of open areas in your energy, right? In your blueprint. And so you are absorbing other people's energy. So if you don't know that and you don't recognize that, you're going to start taking on their traits, and then you're getting further and further and further away from who you are. Okay? Because for me, as somebody who has a lot of open centers, I also have it's called the defined G center. Like, I know who I am, but I do every now and then find myself absorbing somebody else's energy and potentially start to migrate into their traits. And I have to remind myself, no, that's not me. That's them. I'll celebrate and support them, but that's not me. Let's see. You're so welcome. I keep having random hostile encounters with strangers, but I'm not aggressive or hostile. So it could be that if they're strangers, then that's something that is teaching you something. It could be that may be energy that you came from. It could be you needing to stand your ground and protect yourself and really protect your energy. It just depends. Like, we would have to dive deeper into that. You have the patchwork comforter, which has triangles. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Didn't I say something about patchwork in the video? In the recording? Like a quilt or whatever. Yeah, okay. You think it was standing your ground? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so yeah, that makes a lot of sense then, Pamela. That's awesome. See, I love doing this. I love finding out how you all resonated with the experience. And I can't remember who it was, but they said, because I told y'all in the session, I said, somebody's shouting Jimmy. And I'm sorry, I can't remember who said it in the group chat, but they were like, that was my father. His name was James, and we called him Jimmy. And I felt his strong presence, and you shouted Jimmy. And I was like, that's so awesome. It makes me so happy. This is why I record them, because I want y'all to hear all that. I want you to experience what I experience. That's so interesting, Denise. You know what's funny? Okay, so I wonder if it happened because what I do when I call y'all's energy in for the session, like I said, you create one light body, right? Without mixing energies, okay? That's the standard that I set for the session. So you create one light body. Normally, I have y'all laying in front of me side to side, right? Your head is on my left, your feet are on my right. But for your your crown chakra and your third eye chakra, I turned y'all to where your head is right here, and I was feeling your energy like that. So I'm wondering if that's when you saw my face, because I was like right in front of you. You believe that Jimmy was your dad. Okay, Lisa, that was you. So freaking cool. Yes. Okay. See, Tara, I said I was having eye twitching in my right eye because they were going like this, and I could feel it just like really twitching on that side. Yeah, please do email me, Pamela. I'm so interested. But anyways, yeah. So if y'all have not become part of that group, you're welcome to join us. We do it once a month. At the beginning of the month, I let you know what date I'm going to do the session because I want it to align astrologically and numerologically and intuitively. So we did it last Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But yeah, if you haven't been a part of it, you're welcome to join us. The link is in my bio. You just go to the drop down menu and go to Soul Collective. That's where it is. Or it's actually right there on the home page too. So at the beginning of next month, I will let you know when the next session is going to be. And we have our own group chat and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. How do I feel after this session? Tired. But, you know, it's funny because it's not as tired as I typically feel after like a private session. Because like Saturday, I did the session in the morning. And then shortly after that, I had a singing gig because I'm a professional singer. And I was just energized. I was having fun. It was like, I was really boosted in that, like the whole day. And then we went home and we did our little paintings that I showed y'all. And then yesterday I was like, I was so tired. I crashed. I just chilled all day yesterday. So yeah. I'm so glad y'all enjoy it. I'm telling you, I was woken up with like, you need to do these sessions once a month. And I was like, okay, because I feel like it's meant to help everybody with the waves of change that are coming. And if you don't understand energy, and if you're not really consciously working on letting go and releasing we pick up toxic energy from people all the time. Okay. So if you're not consciously getting rid of that energy and getting yourself prepared for, you know, more journey, more ascension, elevation, things like that, it can come across as like really scary energy because you don't recognize it. You don't understand it. Okay. So instead of going to the negative side, we want to go to the positive side to where we are building our energy. And that's why I added in the tuning forks and then now the angel frequency tuning forks because I boosted the hell out of y'all. And some of y'all got a little nauseous and I apologize about that, but it just means that we're tuning things up. Okay. So, all right. I got to get going. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I will be back here on Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to do more reading, more messages, all that stuff. So thank you all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you need anything, the link is in my bio, okay? I now look so forward to these now. The experience has been I'm so glad, Pamela. She said it's been life-changing. She's so grateful. You're so welcome. You love the tuning forks? Good. Yeah, because just listening to them, it does help to fine-tune your frequency, for sure. That's why I like for y'all to listen to that as well. So, all right. Y'all have a wonderful week. I could be here all day. Bye, y'all.